Okay, we are back and we're going to finish off this last box. Here is our so far set from 2025. We have our updated checklist as well, which seems just so sparse. Usually by the end of a case, I have one of these boxes filled with extras at the side and I need another pile somewhere else. It feels weird that we're not even completely filled up on this one. Alright, now we ended up with 4 chromes. We've got 4 of this SP Chrome Auto, so that's like 4 out of 8 or 4 out of 9? Out of 9, so we got 4 out of 9, but I only hit 2 of them myself. I did hit 3 actually, but that's because one was in the Japan boxes and one was in the Taiwan boxes, so I did end up with an extra Ariso Endo. The rest of the stuff, I've got like, 3 of the grandma dresses. Yeah, I've got 3 grandma dresses, and I've got 2 Chekis that I hit myself, and I think 3 Chekis that I bought. So, I gotta go check the front door for a second, though. This is stupid. I need a pause. And that was the end of the pause. My wife's coming home. She's away for the weekend, but she's actually working today at the same time, which probably means she's going to come home earlier than usual. But the problem is I don't know when she's coming home, and if I still had the chain on the door, and if I didn't hear her out there, or she tries to call me and I don't answer, she'll absolutely kill me. So I got to make sure the front door is unlocked so that she doesn't come in all pissed off at me because I haven't cleaned the house, I haven't done the dishes, and I don't let her in the front door. So that's what I was worried about. All right, let's get into our packs here. Box number 11. 11 out of my case, my Taiwan case. So we have this box and one more box, and then we are done our case from Taiwan. If the odds are correct, there should be one more Cheki, right? There has to be one more Cheki. There's no way there's not one more Cheki, right? Like, I'm going to be pissed if there's not one more Cheki. If I got a 1 Cheki case, then I'm going to probably lose my mind. All right, no Cheki in that pile. We know my odds. We almost always end up down to the last case, the last box of the case. And like, our last hit is almost always somebody that I want, and the Cheki's usually in there somewhere as well. So maybe we're going to do something like Maya Yukihi will be in the last box. I don't know. Who knows? Alright, there's our Cheki. I can see the Cheki down near the bottom of this one. So, let's get our cards out of here. Alright, so we have a Cheki. Cheki's right there. Alright, so let's put our Cheki pile right over there. So do we wait? Do we open both boxes and then we take the Cheki at the end? Maybe that's what we'll do. We know the Cheki's here. We know the Cheki's in front of us. So let's just do it as if the Cheki will be our last. The Cheki will be our last thing. So yeah, if you're watching now and you don't want to listen to me for the next 20 minutes, jump to the Cheki. But don't jump to the Cheki, because that just ruins all my algorithms and stuff like that I don't even understand and I don't even know about. All I know is usually I open 2 boxes, takes about 20 minutes. So, all right, let's go through these 2 piles. We're going to leave the Cheki alone over there right now. Let's move our yellow auto to the bottom and our blue auto to the bottom. All right, yellow and blue. Trying to think. Yellow could be Suzumi, yellow could be Dump. Those are the 2 yellows that I think I would be after. Blue could be... Well, blue could be Maya Yukihi. Blue could also be Yuki Kamifuku. So, let's see. Put Sarai over there. There's Yuki Kamifuku right on top. Maybe she's here for luck. We don't know. We will see. We can hope that maybe she was up there for luck. There is Mizuki. Quickly flip through these ones. There's a good old Ram. Risa Sarah. Palm. We just fired a card down. Alright. Oh yeah, yellow is also Kyoko. Alright, let's see. Kyoko's coming back here in a few months too. So, with that Diana show that's coming, Kyoko is going to be here. Which means I'm going to take a whole bunch more Kyoko cards to get signed. Alright, I don't know. I'm feeling more lucky on the blue. So let's see. Under the yellow is... Oh. Didn't we just see her card flip by? See, that's... I thought she was a rookie, but she's not a rookie. Is it that she changed her look? Is that what it is about this one? Is it that she has a different look now? I really think it's because she has a different look. That's just what... I swear I thought it was a rookie, but then it's not a rookie. So it's card 116, Mizaki Maeda. Mizaki Maeda. Like, did she look different in other sets? Somebody tell me. Does she look different in another set? Is that the problem? Is that what's throwing me off about her card? Because if she's not a rookie in here, then I should have seen her before. I think it's because she's got a new look. I assume that's what it is. Alright, so our blue one. Who do we have? Oh, I know already. Right there. I see one eye. One eye, and I know that that's Yuki Kamifuku. That's all I needed. All I needed was one eye to know that I got my Yuki Kamifuku auto this time. Nice. Alright. That's scary that I can see just the eye. I just see that eye up there, and I know that that's Yuki Kamifuku. And we had her at the top, too. Yeah, we did. She was right there at the very, very top of our pile. So we'll just stick her base card behind like I always do to start. Just so I don't have to go searching for it later. I didn't buy Yuki Kamifuku already, did I? Number 38. No, I didn't buy a Yuki. I think I was looking at a couple, but then I kept having to stop myself to make sure that I don't buy autos that I don't totally need. All right, so this is a 3 auto plus a Cheki box, because I see a green auto at the bottom of this one. So this is a stronger box. All right, there's our first chrome card. Chrome autos. So we got a green coming up. Ariso Endo, one of my new favorites. Alright, Inaba. Alright, let's see. Chrome number 2, Mesaruga. There's Tehanma. Aoi. There's that cool duel that I would love to get a hold of. Alright, Suzumi. There's Maya Yukihi again. It's killing me. Killing me to not hit a Maya Yukihi. I think this may be the first year I don't hit a Maya Yukihi unless there's one in one of these 2 boxes. I rarely ever have to buy the Maya card. I think I've always hit at least a Maya in my boxes. Alright, Shoko Nakajima, Hyper Misao. Who are we covering on the green? Who's under the green? Oh, Hikaru Shida. Alright, this one feels like I have it. This one does. This feels like this is like a duel, because maybe I hit this one already. Did I hit this one in the Japanese box? I feel like I hit this one in the Japanese box, but I can't be totally sure. Focus. Nope, I did not hit this in the Japanese box. This is... No way. Come on. You messing with me? Alright. We've got... Oh, God damn it. We've got one of those crappy... Alright, let's use our Google Translator here. Let's see what we got. Because I know this is wrong. I know this is not. There's no way her name is Foxcount. It is not Foxcount. It cannot be Foxcount. There's no way that the wrestler's name is Foxcount. Kind of like Bookmark. The stupid translator isn't giving it to me properly. So I get a stupid... If it is Foxcount, I apologize for making fun of her name. But honestly, there's no freaking way. There is no way that her translated name is not Foxcount. Okay. So, what do we do? Do we take out the Cheki now, or do we save the Cheki? I'm going to be a dick, and I'm going to save the Cheki. So, let's do this. I just want to see if there's another auto in here anywhere. Is there another auto? There is not. So that means... Oh yeah, we didn't even get any of our... There's our first. We're going to use Yuki to cover our Cheki. There we go. That should have covered the Cheki. Alright. We'll take Yuki. We're going to put her right there. Yuki has our Cheki. So let's get the rest of this box quickly checked to see if there's anything else we need. Himawari for our grandma dresses. Alright. Yeah, I stopped sorting these properly because I wanted to get to that damn thing really, really quickly. Alright. Let's get that. I just want to see if our Fox count shows up anywhere in here where I can check her name. Maybe I can check, if I check the back of her card. Alright, there's Ram for the grandma dresses. There's our other stamped autos. Fox count, what the hell? There's no way. Alright. Let's get the second box open now. So we will move our autos for this one up and over here. Let's get into our last one. So it took us until box number 11 and 12. I can't say it's all the way to the last box because it could have been, or not, that it wasn't all the way to the last box, because technically it is. I'm opening the two boxes together, so there's no way that we can be like, oh, well, at least it was box number 11, not box number 12, because we're opening them together. We're basically just doing box 11 and 12 right now. So it would be nice if there was another Cheki. If this was like both boxes had Chekis in them, that would be killer. But I haven't seen any cases yet that have had more than 2 Chekis. So they are very good at making sure the numbers of things are pretty much the same across all the boxes. They're not good at making sure that all the hits are good across all the boxes. But as you can see, like I've said many times before, if you buy a case of this stuff, you should not get any duplicate cards in the way of autos and SP autos. Somehow they have made sure of that across every set I've ever opened, really. Any set I've ever opened, I've never ever hit a dupe. I have a couple of dupes, but that's of course because I bought a half case from Japan and I bought a full case here. So even between like 18 boxes, a case and a half, how many dupes do I have? 3? I think I have 3 duplicates. Yeah, that's it. Those are the only duplicates I have from opening 18 boxes. So the odds on these ones are always pretty damn good. Alright, let's get our piles out here. Of course, no Cheki on that one. I don't even know why we're looking for a Cheki, because we know where the Cheki is. We know the Cheki's right in front of us. But it would be a nice surprise. That's all I'm saying. It would be a nice little surprise to have another Cheki, which we do not have. So, last box. So we got Yuki Kamifuku, we got, what, Foxtrot, and somebody else in that last box over there. Alright, purple auto, drop her to the bottom. Start with Mizuki on top. Oh, we got another auto. We got an SP auto of the grandma dresses on that one. Alright, so let's check. So we've got 2 autos on this one. One of them is a grandma dress. There's Aoi's grandma dress. Oops. I'm trying to make sorted piles down here on the ground in front of me as well, but then I got too many cards all over the place. Alright, there is our first of the chrome cards. Stick it over there by the thing. Alright, my Yukihi. Oh man, is this really going to be the first year where I'm not hitting the Maya Yukihi card myself? Maybe last year I didn't hit Maya, maybe I bought it, but I feel like I've always hit the Maya cards on my own. Alright, well, let's pull the purple one down. I think I know who the grandma dress one is. So let's go purple card first. Oh, nice. We just met her. And the name is escaping me at this second. Because she does that really crazy auto with the 2 circle eyes or whatever that's supposed to be in there, where she takes a lot of time circling when she is doing her auto on there. I just got a whole bunch of autos from her, and her name is just jumped out of my head. Alright, that is Ayami Sasamura, and one of the reasons why this card looks so familiar is probably because we already have it. Yep. We have one. So I guess I got to choose which one has the cooler circles on it. And I'll pick which one I'm going to keep for that one. So there is my 4th duplicate out of 18 cases. Not bad odds. Grandma dress. Yellow grandma dress. Oh, we'll take that card off the bottom. Yellow grandma dress, I'm assuming is... That's Suzumi, right? Or am I messing up? I messed up, didn't I? God damn it. Hold on. Yes, it's Suzumi. I hate second guessing myself all the time. I really do. But for some reason, Suzumi looks different than what I remember from like past boxes for some reason. Or am I mixing her up with somebody else? Why do I think Suzumi did not have blonde hair before? Do I need to go back through all my boxes and be able to check if Suzumi had it or not? So that's going to get added to this collection of the grandma dresses. So I need to find another one of my blue border ones for her there. Oh, I tried it. Anything that's an SP card for each set, I pick a colored top loader so I can find the SPs a lot easier when I'm sorting stuff. Alright, let's see. We have a red auto there. So is this going to be a 3 or a 4 auto box? Because we know there's an auto on that one. Oh, no, it's 4 auto box because I can see a black auto here. Okay, so 4 auto box and a 3 auto plus Cheki box to finish off. That's pretty damn nice. Alright, Annie-chan, one of my new favorites. Karushida, Maria. Alright, that's that Foxtrot girl, right? That's one of the ones that we gotta figure. Okay, let's pause for a second. Well, we're not gonna pause, but if I look at, let me see. If I use the Google Translator on the back, is it going to give me a different name, or am I going to get Fox count the entire freaking time? When she returned to Wave in April 2022, at that time she changed her name. Alright. I don't know, because it says that her specialty is the double arm flying fox. Son of a bitch. She's pro wrestling Wave. Seriously? Did she change her name to Fox Count? Son of a bitch. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That one's going to confuse me for a very long time on how we have a girl named Fox Count. I'm calling her Foxtrot from now on, but it does say there that her name is Fox Count. Alright. Let's see. Where are we going? Oh, Dash is a black auto. We got a black auto coming up. Maybe we could have a Dash. Or there's a lot of good black ones, actually. A lot of the black autos I would like to get. So I'm hoping that it's going to be one of the good ones in that pile. There's Saray. Alright. There's Wakana. Oh, this is the red auto one, not the black auto one. Why am I talking about the black auto when we're looking at the red auto right now? Red auto 1 is another one that's just jumping right out of my head. You guys know that's going to happen. I'm going to say that for every single card that comes up. I'm just going to be like, oh, I know that one, but it just jumped out of my head. Oh, I know that one, but it just jumped out of my head. Because that's going to be pretty much normal for me. Right? Where'd my boxes go? I thought I had boxes up here for decoration. All we have is those damn stormtroopers now up here. Hers should be easy to find. Yep, that's easy to find. Number 20. Number 20 on our checklist. We know who it is, of course, right? Mika Iwatawa. I should know that. Mika Iwatawa. So that's a damn good set right across that front there right now. And we still got one more auto to go. So we're rocking it on these last two boxes. These last two boxes are pretty damn good. Oh, Rika Tatsumi's an auto in here as well. And she's a black auto too. All right, the black auto's on the bottom. Let's bring Ram up. Ram should be a black auto as well, right? All right, let's see where we're going. There's one of our grandma dresses. Aoi's a black auto. Oh, I can't remember who that is, but she's a black. We should just start piling all the black autos on top. There's Cheki. So that when we do get that one, then we can quickly check the black autos. Okay, there's Maya again. Looks like we're not getting a Maya. We did. There's Mizuki for our chrome. So it did finally happen. I do not have a Maya Yukihi from this set. I'm going to have to buy a Maya Yukihi online. And it's weird. Some mint shops put the Maya cards super, super expensive, and some put them down low. Because I guess the different mint shops have a different idea of how expensive Maya should be. Maya should be super expensive, except for right now, because I need to buy one, so we don't need it to be super expensive. Who is our black auto going to be? Akari. It's a cool-ass picture, too, with those blue eyes on her. All right, Akari auto for our last auto from that box. I'm running out of top loaders, or the penny sleeves. I did buy like 1,000, so I know that I have a huge pile around here somewhere. I'm just running out of the ones that are like right beside me. All right, Akari. Do I have Akari? I don't think I have Akari. It should be easy to check because Akari will just say Akari on our checklist. Nope, Akari's number 5 on the checklist. All right, 2 pretty killer boxes. We've got some damn good stuff up here. Like, those are all pretty damn solid, decent hits. So we have our 7 autos up here, including... Oh, wait, I absolutely just brain farted there for a second. I almost said Yuka Sakazaki. Yuki Kamifuku's up there. Suzumi's up there, Akari, Foxtrot, and others. So that means we are down to it. We're down to our Cheki. I don't even remember what Cheki we pulled last time. I think the first Cheki we got out of this case was a rookie Cheki. Now, the Chekis are always kind of iffy with me, unless it's somebody that I know really well. So let's see if we can figure this one out. Let's look at the top and the bottom. We got a whole bunch of blue writing. Looking at the auto. Oh, that's one of the girls that's always in these ones, right? Isn't this? Yeah. That should be from the SP ones, right? Yeah. That should. For a second when I saw the auto, it kind of looked like Maya Yukihi's auto. And I got really excited there for a second. And then I remembered Maya Yukihi does not have short blonde hair. That is Yuki Mashiro, right? Yuki Mashiro. Should be. SP7, Yuki Mashiro. That's a nice one. I like how she did all of her writing in blue, and then she signed the auto in black. That's a nice little extra thing for her to have done there, because a lot of them just use the same color all the way through. Auto separate color from the others is really nice. Let's use this. There's my beautiful Mouthy. Greatest cat in the whole world. Let's see, what do we have written at the top? Is it going to be able to translate? Thank you. Peace no. I don't know why she said peace no on there. And at the bottom, I don't think it's going to be able to translate it. I think it's too messy at the bottom. Or take a photo of the words to translate. Yeah, those are just too messed up. Yeah, too bleeded around for us to be able to get a good translation off of those ones. But Still a damn nice Cheki to have. That's a cool one. I like that one. All right, so we finished off pretty hot. The last 2 boxes before this, we got some damn good autos out of them. This one coming out with the last 2 boxes with an 7 autos plus a Cheki. I think we did pretty good on this one. Especially the Yuki Mashiro, that's a really nice one to have for the collection. So, there we go. The end of 2025 ended with one more Cheki, one more grandma dress with Suzumi. We've got at least our Yuki Kamifuku card. We got our Foxtrot. We've got our Akari. I think we did pretty well. This case plus the half case that I got. We did well, but we did not hit a lot of my regulars. We didn't get Dump. We didn't get not Yukasakazaki. God damn it. We didn't get my Yukihi and a few others. So it looks like I'm going to be doing some online shopping to fill in some holes for this collection, or doing some swapping and trading. But I don't really have a lot to trade from this set because I only have 4 dupes, this is one of them. That's one of my duplicates. But there we go. Not bad. Finished off strong. Finished off with a really good Cheki. We didn't even check the number on the back. And it's a 10 out of 10. I know that doesn't mean much, but it's a 10 out of 10. I like 10 out of 10s. 10 out of 10 and 1 out of 10 are the ones that I like the best. Not because they're bookends. I like double numbers. And I like if it's 0110 because it's like the flippable, right? That's why. Okay, we're done. We're done with 2025. Japanese Women Wrestling 2025. We're going to fill in the rest of this checklist. We're going to put it into a file with all my other checklists that I have for every other set. And we're going to figure out who the hell we don't have. I know I got to go buy a Maya tonight. I'm going to have to buy a Maya tonight. And whatever other ones. I don't think I got Mizuki either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Maya and Mizuki and Dump are the 3 main ones I can think of right now that I did not get in this set. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around for all these boxes and all these sets that I've been opening of this stuff. Like I said, maybe down the line I'll pick up a box or 2 from the shop just to get some BBM to open like late fall, early winter, like a few months before before the 2026 set comes out, because I will be itching to open more. I'm surprised I made it all the way to like the 2nd or 3rd of August to be able to open these last boxes, but that's because I have no money. Damn cats keep stealing all my money. I'm amazed the cats have been so quiet again today. I think it's so hot today though. I think they've all melted. Okay, well, that's it for me. Thanks for always hanging out on the BBM stuff, and I will definitely have mail days of more BBM stuff, possibly a few more boxes of BBM down the line, and of course the 2026 set coming out. Stay tuned, other boxes to come. It's just the shop doesn't have a lot of stuff for me to open lately other than the AV boxes. So check out the other page, the Taiwan AV card guy. I will be uploading a bunch of stuff onto there because there's not a lot of wrestling for me to choose from right now to be able to buy. So yeah, that's it for me. I'll be back with other stuff, maybe some toys, maybe some other things. I did buy another one of these Star Wars helmets, so maybe I'll open up that one for a video as well, because I'm gonna have to hide it somewhere. My wife keeps asking me why is that big box on the floor. I don't think she's realized that there's another Stormtrooper helmet inside of it. Okay, we're done. I've already said thank you a million times. If you're new here, like, share, subscribe. Go back over my hundreds of videos. Tons of BBM stuff in there. Tons of BBM product everywhere, all the different years. And yeah, that's it. See you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.